Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another session by SSB Crack Exams. I'm Lakshmi, Maths Mentor. Welcome you at another session for serious mathematics preparation based study plans. And this time we will be discussing that how you can cover the complete portion of serious mathematics in just 100 days. Well, it's obvious that you have to increase the number of hours per day to dedicate for the serious mathematics section preparation to make it possible. That is to prepare for the complete portion that is there in the serious mathematics syllabus. Alright, so we will be discussing all the important points pertaining to the 100-day study plan for serious mathematics sections, like what should be the order of the topics to prepare for and how many hours per day you must devote to make this study possible in just 100 days. Alright, so stay tuned till the end and do not forget to subscribe to Serious Courses by logging on to our webpage learn.ssbcrackexams.com or downloading the mobile app SSB Crack Exams from Google Play Store to have access to full-length video lessons, study materials, quizzes, practice exercises. Not only that, the very important, the sample practice Q&A based video lessons, previous year's Q&A based video lessons and their study materials, and very important but not least, the mock test. So do subscribe to the courses and start your preparation from today. So here let us then begin and understand the 100-day study plan for the subject of mathematics for your upcoming serious written examination. Alright, so here first of all let me recall once again the important components of serious mathematics, that there are in all these 8 components beginning with the number system, ending with the set theory that is consisted in the serious mathematics syllabus. Number system is one of the fundamental and the basic topic a learner must start his preparation from, and then he must prepare for the algebra. Then he has to prepare because this topic is important exam point of view. So mensuration 2D and 3D. Some other learners also call this topic to be areas and perimeters of plane figures and the surface areas and volumes of solids. Alright. Then the most important topic in the serious mathematics preparation is the trigonometry. Then comes the geometry in order in the preparation. Then the statistics as per the importance, and then you can prepare for at last the logarithms and the set theory. So we will be discussing now in detailed study plan along with the serious previous year's Q&A analysis for all these topics. Alright, but before that let me recall the marking system that will be followed in serious mathematics section. So marking system is as such that one question in serious mathematics paper carries the 1 mark, and there is a negative marking. You must know 0.33 approximately marks will be deducted if you attempt any incorrect answer. Alright, and there will be total 100 questions in your serious mathematics section, which in all carries the 100 marks. Alright, so here is the very first, the topic analysis, that is the number system topic analysis, which is done based upon the previous year's papers of serious. So here you can see that in the year 2020, in Series 1, there were 13 questions, while in Series 2, 15 questions. And in the year 2019, the highest questions have come on the topic of number systems only, and there were 16 each in Series 1 and 2 both the papers. But if you check out the other papers, like 2018, there were 10 questions in Series 1, 11 questions in Series 2. But later, if you could notice, the list questions so far were 6 in number on the topic of number systems, and highest question as we understood 16 in number. Later part, the questions were ranging between this range 6 to 16, isn't it? So you can easily expect in your upcoming serious written examination the number of questions lying between this range based upon the topic of number systems only. So here is the constructive plan for your 100 days preparation, that you have to dedicate mandatory 4 hours per day. Okay, so now we are discussing the day-wise study plan for the number system. Dedicate 4 hours per day on day 1 and day 2 just to go through the topic introduction lecture, all the concept lectures and the study materials. Alright, and then from day 3 till the day 6, you have to go through the very important lessons, SPQA lessons, PYQA lessons along with the study materials, because these are the very important lessons wherein you get to know the problem solving approaches on the number system topic. Here we have discussed in the SPQA, means sample practice questions and answer based lesson, the similar type of question that could be a part in your upcoming serious mathematics paper. All right, so you have to go through those lessons, and PYQA lessons are itself the lessons wherein we are discussing and solving the previous year's questions for you learners. All right, so you have to dedicatedly give the time, the importantly from day 3 till the day 6 for these lessons and also for their respective study materials. All right, and day 7 and day 8, 4 hours each, enough time, 8 hours you are giving for attempting the quizzes and the practice exercises question. So what you do on day 9, the 4 hours of precious time you are just devoting to just do the revision of the study material, so that you recap once again the important results and the theorems that you have learnt in this chapter, and you will solve mandatorily here at least for 3.5 hours the unsolved problems. So much time here you are getting to practice the ample amount of questions on the number systems. All right, so then comes the preparatory plan for the algebra, but here is the serious previous year's analysis for the topic of algebra that you must know. This topic is one of the important topic in the serious mathematics syllabus to must prepare for. And you can see here that because there were 28 questions so far, the maximum number of questions were part in the previous serious mathematics papers, and the list questions so far you can see 12 in number. So such a good range. The minimum questions so far were 12 and maximum were 28, and this range question can be expected in your upcoming serious mathematics section. So you have to be very well prepared for this particular topic. So here is the constructive study plan for the same, that 4 hours of precious time you give for every day, and on day 10 till the day 12, sufficient time you got it here, that you have to go through all the important lectures, the topic introduction lecture and the concept lectures, and then you have to also go through their study material. So enough time you have got, so you have to dedicatedly give your time and study well. And on day 13 onwards till the day 16, what do you do? Go through all the important video lessons wherein you are getting to know the problem solving approaches on algebra topics. So SPQA, PYQA lessons are must for you to go through along with the study materials. Alright. And on day 17 and day 18, you are just attempting the quizzes and the practice exercises question based upon the topic of algebra. And the day 19, it's your time now to once again recap the study material on the algebra for important results and the formulas that you have covered and studied in this topic, and then give the 3.5 hours approximately for the only the practicing problems on this topic. So this is very important part of your study plan. You shouldn't miss this day. All right. Then comes for you the topic to prepare, that is the mensuration 2D topic, and here you can see the serious previous year's Q&A analysis. Okay, that in the year 2020 there were 20 questions, highest number so far based upon the topic of mensuration 2D. And this topic in other name is called as the areas and perimeters of plane figures. All right, so 20 questions so far were maximum on this topic and 4 questions were minimum. So question between this range can be easily expected, because you can see here most of the time the number of questions were above 4, like there were 7, then there were 9, there were 11 most of the time, then there were 12 most of the time, right? So good number of questions, and this is being one of the important and the scoring chapter, formula based chapter you all learners must prepare for to boost your score very easily. All right, so here is the study plan for the same, that give 4 hours per day time on day 20 and day 21, 2 days time to go through the lectures, that is the topic introduction lecture and the concept lectures along with the study materials. And from day 22 till the day 26, give your time for SPQA, PYQA video lessons and go through their study materials. Then on day 26th till the day 28, give you enough time. You are getting 12 hours of time to attempt the questions from the quizzes and practice exercises. So what do you do? The remaining 1 hour, and then you can take that time for the revision of the mensuration study material, the mensuration 2D study material, because you have to again and again recap the formula so that they will be remain easily in your mind. Okay, so day 28, the few hours, you just take 1 hour or 2 hours time to once again the recap, and then you can stop the preparation of this topic, because already you are solving the problems from the quizzes and practice exercises. But here you have a chance that if you have covered that very easily by the day 27th, so day 28 dedicatedly you can give enough for practicing more and more from the other reference book if you want. All right, and then next day there's a study for the topic of mensuration 3D, for which the serious previous year's Q&A analysis, here it is, that the list number the list number of questions so far on this particular topic, mensuration 3D, were how many? There were 5 in number, and they have come twice. And the maximum questions you can see 13 in number. These are also good number of questions, and if you prepare for this topic, you can easily boost the score, because this topic is again a formula based chapter, a easy chapter and scoring chapter, right? So here is the study plan for the same, that 4 hours per day you prepare from day 29 onwards. So day 29 and day 30 only you are giving to just go through the concept lectures, understand all the important concepts, right, described by your mentors in the video lessons. So go through the topic introduction, concept lectures and their study materials, and then on day 31 till the day 34th, you have to only devote your time to understand the problem solving on this topic, mensuration 3D. So you go through with this video lessons, SPQAs and PYQA based lessons, and also refer to their study materials. All right, and the remaining hours of day 34, if you have any, if not a problem. Some of the student might they remain with the hours of 34, so that way I have included. So 35th, 36th day are also enough here to attempt the questions from quizzes and the practice exercises for the topic of mensuration 3D. All right, and then on day 36, okay, before you close the chapter study on the same day, day 36, what are you doing is you are revising the study material. And if you have hours enough, here I have given the additional point that you do not forget to solve more problem, because solving more problems on mathematics just will give you the exposure to different category questions, and you will be more efficient in solving very easily with the easy approaches in your serious mathematics section. All right, so be known and very well known to that fact. All right, so the next topic now comes as per its important, the trigonometric chapter must prepare here. And you can see the serious previous year's Q&A analysis that the maximum questions so far based upon the topic of trigonometry were 20 in number, and that were too also in the recent paper of serious examination, serious 2. And in serious 1 there were 14, good number of questions, right? Later time you can see the questions were fluctuating between 5 till the 15. You can see 5, then 10, then 12 questions, 11 questions were there, 15 were there, and highest appeared in the serious 2 paper. So this topic has increased its demand for the preparation for the serious mathematics section. So you have to give your dedicated time for this topic to prepare and attempt the maximum question possible, because maximum question you can see can be part in your upcoming serious written examination on the topic of trigonometry, right? So here is the constructive plan for the same, that from day 37 till the few hours of day 39 you are going through the topic introduction lecture, concept lectures and their study materials, and the remaining hours of day 39 till the day 42 you are going through the important video lessons which will help you to understand the problem solving on trigonometry. Those are the lessons SPQA and PYQA. You have to also check out their study materials. All right, and the day 43 and day 44 are the days for attempting the questions on quizzes and the practice exercises. All right, so that the next day completely you can devote here much practice for the topic of trigonometry, which is very important. So you can take the help of study material first of all to revise the important results and the formulas, and then jump to the problem solving. Here you try to solve some unsolved problems. So more practice is very much important for the topic of trigonometry for a learner to be confident enough in attempting the questions on trigonometry in the serious mathematics section. All right, and then comes the next topic for your preparation is the geometry topic, and here you can see the serious previous year's Q&A analysis, that in the year 2020 there were 10 questions in series 1, 14 questions in series 2. And in the year 2019, 9 questions in series 1, later 14 questions in series 2. So you can see the number of questions, they are fluctuating between the range of 6 to 24. And 6, the minimum question had come in the series 2 of the 2016, and the maximum question also had come in the same year of series 1 paper. So in the later years also you can see the number of questions were good in number, 9, 10, 13 and you know the 14 and the 18 questions sometimes. So good number of questions can be expected between this range 6 to 24 on the topic of geometry in your upcoming serious mathematics section. So you have to prepare this topic very well right from the basics of geometry, because once you understand the basics of the geometry very well, you are well known to the important theorems. Solving problems on geometry won't be taking much of your time, and that way this topic becomes the scoring topic for most of the learners who has that command over the subject geometry. Geometry is a very easy. Okay, so see the study plan for the same. Day 46 and the day 47. Enough 2 days for 4 hours per per day timing wise, that you have to go through the topic introduction lecture, which will be around just for 7 to 10 minutes, then jump on to directly the concept lectures. Go through all the concept lectures, understand very well, because that is important for the preparation of geometry topic. Once you understand the theory, you understand the theorems, postulates, and very importantly, you know the all geometrical figures, their properties, you can easily get the good grip on the subject of geometry, and you can easily score full marks for each and every question on the topic of geometry. All right, so mandatory to go through the study material. Okay, and from the remaining hours of day 47 till the day 49, few hours, you have to give the time to go through the SPQA, PYQA lessons to understand the problem solving approaches along with the study materials. And the few hours of day 49 till the day 50, so those hours are enough to attempt the questions from the quizzes and the practice exercises. Okay, and the remaining hours before you close the study for the topic of geometry, don't forget to once again recap and revise the important results and theorems on geometry. And if you have time, as a learner, you can honestly give your time for solving the unsolved problem, because definitely you shall give. So for details of this study plan, the day wise, you can check out our article in the blog. All right, so you can check there. We have given the detailed table to be followed day wise for this all respective study plan, though here I am giving you the concrete idea. All right, then we move on to the next topic preparation, that is the statistics. And you shall first of all know here the serious previous year's Q&A analysis for the same, that this topic, the statistic base, the less number of questions were 3 in number, and those were in the series 1 of 2018. Maximum questions so far were 11 in number based upon the topic of statistics, which you know very important for you to prepare for, hence that this being the scoring chapter based upon the formulas, most of the questions will be straightforward on the formula, so must prepare this chapter while preparing for serious mathematics section. All right, so here is the study plan for the same, that give 4 hours per day time on day 51 and day 52 just to go through the topic introduction video lesson, then the concept lectures, and refer to their study materials, so that the remaining hours of day 52, if any, no worries, 53 and 54 are enough for to go through the SPQA and PYQA lessons along with the study materials. All right, and day 55 and day 56 few hours you can devote for solving the questions on quizzes and practice exercises. And before you close the study for the statistics, you must remain with there at least 2 hours, so you have to give those 2 hours time to once again revise this study material and manage yourself for solving few more unsolved problem if you can. Otherwise, no worries, you have covered the maximum number of questions from the quizzes and practice exercises to attempt on the topic of statistics. All right, and then now starts the preparation for the topic of unitary method. But now let me first of all mention you and clear you about this topic. Unitary method is a group topic comprising of all the business mathematics based topic like percentage, simple and compound interest, profit and loss. All right, so all this topic based study you must do to complete the study for unitary method. And here you can see the serious previous year's Q&A analysis, that this topic based good number of questions were part previously. You can see the minimum questions were 9 in the CDS 1 of 2016 and maximum questions were 25 in CDS 1 of 2018. Later the questions were good in number though, and they were between above this range 9 and below the reading 25. So there were 15, 17, 18, 16, right? So good number of questions, but this topic preparation means prepare the all 7 topics coming under this category unitary method. So what are they and what and how you shall prepare? Here is the study plan for the same. So you shall devote 4 hours per day from the day 57th onwards to start your preparation for the topic of unitary method. And first of all, you must prepare for the topic percentage. So 57th day till the 59th day only prepare for percentage. Then day 60 till the day 62 prepare for profit and loss. Day 63 till the day 65 prepare for simple and compound interest. Day 66 till the day 68 prepare for the topic of speed, distance and time. And to prepare all these 4 topics, you must go through their respective topic introduction lectures, their concept lectures. You can easily go through, you have enough time, have given enough days, because you are dedicating your 4 hours time. Understand that. Go through SPQA, PYQA lessons, attempt the questions from quizzes and the practice exercises. Then on the next day, that is the day 69 till the day 71, right? You are giving your time to prepare for the topic time and work. Day 72 till the day 73, giving the time for average. Day 74 till the day 76, you are giving the time for ratio and proportion. So this way, by day 76, you are completing the preparation for the topic or unitary method. And remember, for all this topic also, you are going through in detail their topic introduction lectures, concept lectures, SPQA and PYQA lessons, attempting the questions from quizzes and the practice exercises. Am I right? And by this date 76, let me tell you, here you have covered all the important topics almost. Okay, and if you are interested to prepare for the other topics, there are still remaining 2 topics, logarithms and set theory. So we are discussing about the same, that you can give the preference to prepare this topic at the end. This is just a detached topic and you can make this study possible very easily. Okay, so logarithm, you can see the CDS previous years Q&A analysis here, that the minimum questions so far were 1 in number on the logarithm and maximum questions were 4 in number. And this is also a scoring chapter. If you just refer the study material also, because you as a student, as a learner, CDS aspirant, you must have a initial base for the subject of mathematics. You must have already known to this topic, the logarithms important properties. So knowing the properties of logarithms are enough to tackle the questions on the logarithms in your CDS mathematics paper. All right, and if you don't have knowledge about logarithms also, then don't worry, my study plan gonna help you to cover up that study for the topic of logarithms as well. All right, so you understood, right? Minimum 1 questions and maximum 4 can be expected in your upcoming written examination in the mathematics section for your CDS. So see that you prepare this way, that on day 77, just give your time, the 4 hours of sufficient time to go through the topic introduction lecture, concept lecture, because there won't be many lectures on this topic, right? It hardly, very importantly, it starts with the introduction and end up with the important properties. All right, so you have to go through their study materials, and then for the few hours of day 77 till the day 78, importantly, you go through the SPQA and PYQA lessons with their study materials. And the day 79, you manage to attend the quizzes and practice exercises, and the remaining hours you revise the study material and see that if you are getting the time, you can solve some more unsolved problem, because this is one of the easiest topic. Okay, solving problem won't be taking much of the time, so you can make it possible very easily in these days. All right, and then comes the set theory topic. Here is the previous Q&A analysis for your CDS examination, that the minimum questions so far were 1, and that was also in the recent paper CDS 1 of 2020, and maximum you can see 7 in number, and that will come in the CDS 2 of 2018 and CDS 2 of 2017. And you noted that there was no question in the CDS 1 of 2018, right? And there was no question recently also in CDS 2 2020 on the topic of set theory. So either null question, we can say no question, or maximum 7 question. And that too, this 7 question, let me talk about. These were kind of like AC type of question, given a table, the data kind of question, you are about to answer 2 to 3 questions. Okay, so that type of database questions are expected on the topic of set theory, for which you must know important concepts of sets, operations on sets, De Morgan laws, and Venn diagram based concepts. So you have to mandatory then follow this study plan to make it possible to attempt each and every question on set theory. That sit 4 hours per day, and on day 80 just devote your time to go through the concept lectures. There will be just 4 in number, so go through all the 4 concept lectures, right? You can easily cover up. In fact, you might remain with the time also. Okay, so you have their topic introduction to go through and refer their study materials. And on day 81 till day 82, so 8 hours of time for going through all the important SPQA lessons and PYQA lessons on this topic along with their study materials. And on day 83, what do? Attempt the quizzes, questions, and practice exercises. And the remaining time, don't let it go as if you have to revise the study material on set theory for the same day on day 83 for important results and the formulas, and then try to solve some more problems yourself. So by day 83 in 100 days study plan, you are completing your complete portion study for your CDS mathematics section, isn't it? Now here is the revision timetable for you. That day for 84 onwards, you start your revision, spend 4 hours per day, and on day 84 only you try to revise the important study material formulas for the topic of number systems and the algebra, and do the solving. Practice is very important. Try to solve more and more problem on these two topics on the same day. And on day 85, your target will be mensuration topic. So there you are solving questions on areas and perimeters and the surface areas and volume both. So quickly revise the study material if you need the revision. Otherwise, you can directly skip to you can directly switch to the problem solving on the same. All right. And on day 86, you are revising for the topic of trigonometry and geometry. Okay, do the quick revision of the study materials and then switch to problem solving practice. All right. And on day 87, revising for the topic of statistics. Then on day 88, you are revising for these three topics only I have given, because I don't feel so you need the revision again for the percentage topic, simple and compound interest topic, because you cannot cover up. You are preparing for the last 100 days and already you have to see that when I have given you the study plan for each and every topic, you followed it strictly, so that revision would be a lesser part. More you have to focus on the problem solving. Okay. And by day 88, you are covering up at least these three topics from the unitary method to close your revision, because logarithm and set theory you need not do revision, just you are prepared for the same, right? So day 89 onwards, just switch to CDS mathematics mock test attempt then. So here you are attempting the mock test every day, because 4 hours time you are getting. So 2 hours to attempt one mock test. So you can attempt 2 also. But what do, you attempt one mock test every day. The later part of the study hours, what you do is you assess yourself and fill the gaps. Do the proper revision wherever you are lagging behind. And again, on the next day, attempt the next mock. This way, you can better prepare for your CDS mathematics section, right? So here are the important tips. Alongside, you must remember that you have to very first take the printout of this study plan and try to follow this schedule as strictly as possible. Then only it will be workable for you, right? And the second point, you remember, while solving the problems, you take a pen and paper and solve. Don't read out the problems while preparing for the mathematics subject, right? And note that the theorems and formulae, wherever you are reading, studying, you make a note on a paper, stick that paper on your study table, and you have to at least see that paper, those formulas every day, so that they are remain in your mind easily. And see that you are solving as many previous years papers possible, so that you can exposed to more trends question that were previously part in and can be expected in upcoming CDS mathematics exam. All right. And you have to see that you are solving this paper in time bound fashion. Don't give enough time for solving a single question. See that you are managing your time properly, because this will help you to manage your time in during the real examination. So take the help of the CDS mathematics mock test to manage time, because these are time bound real examination frame based mock test series that we have in our CDS courses. So you can check out for the same. That will help you really a lot in preparation. Okay, so you can improve upon all the important skills required to be confident enough to attempt the questions in CDS mathematics section. And the last point, don't forget to chill out and relax while preparing. You have to be attentive, focus enough. So take frequent breaks in your preparation and do your preparation thoroughly. All right. So with this, all the very best for your study, and please stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams. And if you are not yet the subscriber for our courses, do check out all the courses that you are aspiring, any course you are aspiring for, by just logging on to our webpage learn.ssbcrackexams.com or downloading the mobile app SSB Crack Exams from Google Play Store. So do hurry up and download the app now to access to full length content. All right, and get the defense exam related notifications and updates on daily basis. All the very best for your preparation, and Jai Hind.